Hello everyone, welcome to the GitHub Masterclass. A little introduction about myself. My name is Abhijit Singh and I have been in software development about 3 years. I have cleared Google Summer of Code, I have cleared Summer of Bitcoin, and currently I am working as a software dev at Vizwara. We have built projects and software that are being used by teachers and students daily. So how did we able to do that? Yes, we need a lot of devs. So how does the devs collaborate with each other? How do we know that this code needs to be released? How do we resolve the code conflicts between two devs? Yes, we need Git and GitHub. In this course, I will take you from the basic level to the mastery level. The first section that we are going to look at this course is about core concepts. In this course, we'll look onto the what is Git, what is GitHub, and different terminology such as version control, what is local and remote means, what is commit, what is merge request, what is pull request, and what is rebase. After this, we look onto how do you install Git and Git desktop onto your system. Once done, in the basic commands and concept, we look onto the commands that we have learned about the concept of, that is commits. We look onto how to make commits, how do you make commit message precise and concise. Then we look onto how do you add and delete files onto your Git. Then we look on to how do you could see the history, and we will look on to the different alias for Git commands, how do you could make different alias for Git commands. Then after this, we'll move on to the advanced section. In this, we will look on to the different branching terminology. We will look how the different software companies use branching terminology in their system. We'll look on to how do you could resolve code conflicts. We look on to what does stash, reflog, what does reset, and how do you compare diffs. Once done, we will move on to the GitHub part 1. In this, we will look on to how do you sign in to GitHub, how do you create your profile, how to create a repo, how do you push changes to the code base. After this, we will move on to the repository branch part section. In this, we will look on to the branches on Git, how do you change branch, how do you compare pull request between the current code and the main code base? How do you resolve conflicts in pull request? How you could resolve codes and how you could edit the codes in the code editor of GitHub. And then we'll look onto the tags and release. We'll also look onto what does changelog and how do you could create those changelogs. We'll look onto the how do you create issues in the code base and what are the unheard rules of issues code in the code base. In GitHub part 4, you will be looking onto the different tools, popular tools that you could use onto your systems. We will looking onto the popular repositories. We will look onto how do you could contribute to open source, and you and I together we are going to contribute to the real open source projects. Once done, you will be able to master all the section and you won't hesitate in GitHub. And with this, I am very much excited to onboard you onto this lecture, and I will see you onto the next one. With this, thank you everyone.